You wake up, stare at the ceiling, and after remembering what day it is, 1,001 things race through your mind. What time do the kids need to get to school? Will I have enough time for breakfast? I've started this health journey. Don't forget to pay this bill, and the pool membership is open. Don't forget to sign up. What will I defrost for dinner? The animals need fed. Oh, yeah, start the load of laundry. Clean the litter boxes, and oh no, it's trash day. The evening band concert is tonight. Don't forget, dinner needs to be earlier than most. What time do I pick up the teenager today? While I scarf my breakfast, let me peek at my Instagram account to see the latest. Oh no, I'm late. I race out the door and wonder if I even stopped at the stop sign. Did I actually see it? Does this all sound familiar? Today we are dealing with decluttering our minds, and I have 6 tips for you so that you can implement them today and free up your mind to have a less stressful and maybe more peaceful life. You know, today's tea is English breakfast tea. May I pour you a cup? Sometimes, most times, our minds are so overloaded that if we add one more thing to them, they're just going to overflow, kind of like the teacup. So what can we do to empty our minds and return to a more peaceful life? You know, there are health implications to having a cluttered mind. We suffer from stress, anxiety, poor focus, poor concentration, confusion and disorientation, challenges in decision-making, procrastination, sleep disturbances, and a negative mood. I mean, how many times have we been so overloaded feeling like we can't nearly get everything done? And then we lay our heads down at night and we go, oh my gosh, I forgot to do this. Has anybody had that happen? Leave it in the comments below because I know I have. So what can we start doing today so that we can live a more peaceful life? We can get done everything that needs to get done, but it's not plaguing us, leaving us selfish and riddled with anxiety and stress. So number 1, we are going to dump our minds. I have 2 strategies for this, for mind dumping. So I like to dump my mind at night. And what I like to do is pull out the good old pen and paper and just jot down everything on my mind, everything that needs to get done, people's schedules, where I need to be, if I have to go to work, anything like that. I data dump it, get it off my mind so that in the morning I can open up my book and I don't have to think. I don't have to go, what day is it? What else do I have to do? I can just look at my schedule and I can see exactly what needs done, what bills need paid, who needs to go where and when, and it's so much more relaxing. If you dump at night, put that in the comments below as well. But I have another one for you. You know, spring is around the corner. It's a beautiful sunny day today, and I like to go for walks. So I thought about a walk and talk. Now, you're going to need your phone for this, and you'll put it on notes. And a lot of people's phones, you can actually talk into the phone and it will record your notes. So that's the idea of the walk and talk. Take yourself outside, get into nature. And I don't know about you, but when I walk, I do a lot of thinking. So the whole idea is just to dump all your thoughts in your notes on your phone. And that might help as well. Cheers. Number 2, we've dumped everything off of our mind. So let's practice some mindfulness. Now, I'm not a huge meditation person, but I do like one that I'll share with you shortly. You could do meditation. You could do yoga or stretching. You could even just sit quietly with a cup of tea and read. Anything that just relaxes you. Breath work is helpful as well. I told you that I do like one meditation, and it's called a body scan. I will leave it in the description box below for you to try for yourself. In the end of the body scan, you are just focusing on each individual body part and releasing the stress from that part. And it is very helpful. It takes about 30 minutes to do. And I like to lay on the floor with my neck pillow and just realign my back and do that scan. And I have found it helps tremendously. I will link the neck pillow in the description box below as well. Number 3. Oh, I should get you a proper cup of tea now, shouldn't I? Hold on. Now you can actually enjoy your tea. It was a great illustration. I loved it. It just fit for me, but thanks. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Anyways, number 3, negative self-talk. We have to get rid of it. You know, there are so many times that I will actually talk worse to myself than I will a total stranger. And putting ourselves down, or just the things, if we make a mistake, do we call ourselves, what do we say to ourselves? Oh gosh darn it, I made a mistake. Or do you say something like, I cannot believe you did that again? We have to look at our self-talk and be more positive for our minds, because that self-talk, whether you believe it or not, is cluttering up your mind, and it's cluttering up your mind with untruths. So I'm going to invite you to do some evidence-based self-talk. You know, when you make that mistake, or when you're talking negatively to yourself, ask yourself, is this fiction or is it fact? If it is fact, how can I improve it? If it is fiction, you've got to release it. You got to let it go. It is untrue, and you deserve better. You deserve for the one person that you know, which is you, to talk kindly to yourself again. Do it for me, do it for you, and we need to do it for our minds. Number 4, embrace minimalism for your mind. You know, everybody's talking about decluttering and spring cleaning and getting rid of the old and slow living and minimalizing everything. But do we do it for our minds? So take a look at your calendar. Are there things that you can cross off? Are there things that you do not have to attend that maybe you could take that time and apologize and say, I'm just not able to do this right now, and focus back on you? We have to learn to say no. And I know that's tough because a lot of us like to people please. We want everybody happy with us. We want to be able to put a smile on somebody's face or show up there and support friends and family members. But sometimes we really do need to just learn how to say no and clear that calendar a little bit to free yourself for some downtime, or to get things done that are on your to-do list. Number 5, do we need to do a digital detox? And I say this, you know, there's times where you run into moments where you just need to check out. Your mind's going so much, you just need to check out a little bit. And I find that in those moments, I will doom scroll Instagram. I do. I will find those reels with animals or kids or funny, and I will just sit there and scroll, and it makes me laugh for that period of time. But do you know how many times I look at the clock and I go, oh my gosh, it's been a half an hour. I've been on Instagram for a half an hour. I just lost half an hour. And then that puts me in that, oh my gosh, I need to catch up mode. There are also health implications to social media, one being anxiety, depression. We compare ourselves to others. We feel less than, so low self-esteem and frustration. And so if you are struggling in any of those areas, maybe it's time to just do a digital detox for a little bit. Now, I'm not saying that you don't ever have to get on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever you use. But maybe if you just put it away for a little bit longer, or you limit the time that you're on it, that may help with decluttering your mind. And number 6, practice these daily. So every day, whether it's in the morning or at night, like I said, I like to do it at night, dump your mind onto your calendar, your to-do list, on your app, on your phone, whatever it is. Get everything off your mind, dump that off. 2, you're gonna practice mindfulness, even if it's just 10 minutes a day of just a walk or yoga or stretching or meditation. See if that helps declutter your mind. Then we have to work on that negative self-talk. Turn it around. You are worthy of happiness. You are good and blessed. And just remember all of the promises that God gives us and repeat those. Maybe you strive for some scripture and repeat the scripture every day. Whatever it takes, just be kind to ourselves. And then number 4, embrace minimalism for your mind. Don't forget, we don't have to say yes to everything that comes our way. And last but not least, let's ditch that social media, even just for a little bit. Whether you take a complete detox for it or you just shrink your social media time down, it will be better for our minds. So practice these every day. If you've liked today's content, would you consider liking, subscribing, and maybe even sharing? I would love to hear from you on how you are decluttering your minds. And I love our Monday resets. It is so helpful to me, and I hope you find value in it as well. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you have a blessed week, and I will see you on Wednesday.